If you picture Rowan Atkinson moving through the streets in his Mini with an armchair strapped to the roof, think again. Beyond his iconic comedy roles, this legend is an absolute car enthusiast. At the end, we will reveal that this car couldn't make it to Rowan Atkinson's $1 million car collection. And let me tell you, it is gonna be a shocker for you. Watch for yourself. Number 1. BMW 328 Roadster. Rowan Atkinson's 1939 BMW 328 Roadster is a piece of history. This model is the very car that won at the Mille Miglia race. Rowan was actually seen driving it at the 2011 Mille Miglia event on May 13th. Though it is hard to say how much he paid for this vintage gem, similar models have been snapped up for around $621,000 at auctions. Built between 1936 and 1940, with only 646 ever made, this car is super rare. It is light, fast, and was way ahead of its time with a body made of aluminum and a steel frame. It tops speeds of 93 miles per hour, which was pretty impressive back then. Rowan keeps this one for special occasions, and who can blame him? It is a true classic. Number 2. Ford Falcon Sprint. It is a race car through and through, and yes, it has had its share of scrapes, literally. Rowan raced it at the Goodwood Revival's Shelby Cup in 2014, where he crashed it head-on during the competition. Sounds like something out of a Blackadder episode, right? Despite the collision, the damage was surprisingly minor. He bought this beast in 2006 and, after enjoying its power on the track, sold it at an auction in 2021 for around $77,000. The Falcon Sprint was beefed up from the standard model with a 4.7-liter V8 engine instead of the usual 2.4-liter. It is rumored that this car even inspired the design of the Ford Mustang. Number 3. Aston Martin V8 Vantage. Rowan Atkinson's first real taste of luxury cars began with the 1977 Aston Martin V8 Vantage. It is a stunning burgundy muscle car with a powerful 5.3-liter V8 engine under the hood that churns out 389 horsepower. It is the kind of car that blends American muscle with British elegance. Rowan snagged this beauty in 1984, right around the time his star was on the rise, and guess what? He has held on to it ever since. You can even recognize it from a cameo in Johnny English Strikes Again. Over the years, he even switched it from left-hand to right-hand drive. This car is capable of hitting 60 miles per hour in just 5.2 seconds, with a top speed of 175 miles per hour. It is currently valued somewhere between $180,000 and $220,000. Number 4. Aston Martin V8 Zagato. Now, onto the Aston Martin V8 Zagato from 1986, another gem with a bit of drama. This is a rare Italian-styled beast that Rowan upgraded to a whopping 482 horsepower. Unfortunately, not all races ended well. Rowan crashed it during a track day in 2001. The rebuild wasn't cheap and cost him around £220,000, but when it came time to sell, he had to let it go for just £122,500. A big hit to take. Rowan raced this car and pushed it to its limits. He ultimately retired it from the competition after selling it. This particular car's story didn't end with Rowan, though. It got toned down a bit to make it more suitable for the road and was sold again in 2016 for $335,000. Number 5. Lancia Delta HF Integrail. This car is a legend among rally enthusiasts. Rowan got his hands on the 16-valve model right after enjoying its predecessor for 2 years. He loved it so much that he even wrote about it in various car magazines and praised its ability to zip from point A to point B faster than just about anything else on the road. The Delta has been so popular that they even released an upgraded modern version. But here is the catch. Only 20 were made, so they are as rare as they are fast. Number 6. Mercedes-Benz 500e. The rather understated yet speedy 1993 Mercedes-Benz 500e is tucked away in Rowan Atkinson's collection. It seems Rowan has a bit of a soft spot for the 500e because he has let go of at least 2 of them over the years, with one silver model even making its way back to the auction block twice. The last time one of these went under the hammer was in 2020. Don't be fooled by its discreet looks. This car packs a punch. It zooms from 0 to 60 in about 5 seconds. It was built to take on the BMW M5 and boasts a top speed of 155 miles per hour and a hearty V8 engine. Number 7. McLaren F1. Here is something truly breathtaking. The McLaren F1. Rowan scooped up this speed demon back in '97 after the success of his first Mr. Bean movie. Known for being the fastest naturally aspirated car of its time, the F1 can blast up to a dizzying 243 miles per hour thanks to its V12 engine. But Rowan's ride wasn't just fast, it was also famous for the wrong reasons, like crashing it. Not once, but twice. Yes, you heard it right. Atkinson crashed the car twice, and thankfully, he survived both crashes. The second crash was so severe it racked up the largest car insurance payout in Britain at the time, costing a whopping $1.4 million to fix. But even that didn't slow him down, or his love for this beast. Number 8. Honda NSX. You must be thinking, a Honda? Are you serious? Yes, and it is no ordinary Honda. We are talking about the 2002 Honda NSX, a machine that leaves the usual Honda civility in the dust. This car is dubbed the Japanese Ferrari for good reasons. Its performance is tuned by none other than racing legend Ayrton Senna himself. Rowan's model is drenched in a vibrant blue that catches the eye as quickly as the car corners, which shows its exceptional engineering. With a V6 engine that revs to 8,300 revolutions per minute, and handling so sharp you would think it was cutting through silk, this NSX is all wolf. Number 9. Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead. When you think of a Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead, you might imagine all the fancy trimmings, like a fridge for your best bubbly or a safe for precious gems. But Rowan Atkinson, he went straight for the engine. He somehow convinced Rolls-Royce to fit an experimental 9-liter V16 engine under the hood of his Phantom. That is right, while most of us worry about miles per gallon, Rowan was all about the power. His Phantom, decked out in a classy North Shore blue, is not your average luxury car. It is a beast with a heart of thunder. And yes, it is one of the rare few that even thought about having a V16, which makes it a true unicorn in the world of luxury rides. Number 10. Skoda Superb. Moving on to something a bit more down to earth, Rowan also has a 2011 Skoda Superb in his collection. I know it doesn't sound as flashy as the others, but don't let that fool you. This Czech sedan is all about understated class, designed to give cars like the Mercedes E-Class a run for their money. Rowan was seen cruising around in this one back in 2013. He absolutely enjoys the blend of luxury and practicality it gives. It has got room, it has got style, and it has got a reliable engine. It is perfect for someone who appreciates a good drive without needing to show off. What else does he need? Number 11. Bentley Mulsanne Birkin Edition. This car is a rolling piece of art. Named after Sir Henry Tim Birkin, a British racing legend, this Bentley is exclusive since only 22 were made, and it was only sold in Europe. Imagine a car so special that it comes in just 3 colors, including a striking 2-tone dark sapphire and fountain blue. Rowan has got one of these beauties, and though we don't know exactly when or how much he paid for it, we know a standard Mulsanne can set you back about $300,000, with the Birkin edition likely pushing closer to $450,000. Number 12. BMW i3. Now, something greener, let's talk about Rowan Atkinson's 2015 BMW i3. It is easy to think all car buffs are all about thunderous engines and neck-snapping acceleration, but Rowan proves he is not your average car fanatic. The i3 is his nod to the environment, a compact electric ride that is perfect for cruising around town without a drop of petrol. While it tops out at a modest 95 miles per hour, it shows that Rowan is just as comfortable promoting sustainability as he is indulging in luxury speedsters. It is his way of showing that you can have fun driving and still keep it eco-friendly. And here is a fun fact about a car you won't find in Rowan Atkinson's collection: a Porsche. A classic Porsche 911 would sit nicely amongst his eclectic mix of cars, right? But surprisingly, he has never gone for one. It is not that he doesn't appreciate the Porsches. In fact, he acknowledges they are fantastic cars. The issue for him isn't with the cars themselves, but rather with the typical Porsche crowd. Rowan has mentioned that he just can't see himself as a Porsche guy. The community doesn't quite match his vibe. So, despite their allure, you won't find a Porsche parked in his garage. And that wraps up our tour of Rowan Atkinson's stunning car collection. If you enjoyed this peek into the garage of one of comedy's greatest legends, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more.